Left off on Castle in the Darkness. I had just gotten past a door with a difficult boss and just started that save point, so I haven't really been far beyond this location right here. I did remember a controller this time. Unfortunately, this game is not compatible with the main controller that I use for most games, but it does work with my wired Switch controller, so I did remember to get that connected, and I can't complain about controllers if I die. It's not going to be the fault. This section is super I want to be the guy, Battle Kid-like. Oh, that's cool. Those things would die to this spike that just killed me. I was... Whoops. Whoops. I use a Xbox One controller mainly. It's compatible with virtually everything. I think it's my favorite controller. It's a really nice D-pad. Really tight button action. I really like the triggers on it, bumpers. I didn't like the original Xbox controller, and I wasn't the biggest... I died in exactly the same way as it last time. I wasn't the biggest fan of the 360 controller, but the Xbox One controller is improved significantly. Yeah, this is a Metroidvania that's full of little references to other classic video games, which is pretty cool. Even the beginning of the track in this zone is pretty clearly drawing on Final Fantasy III. There have been a lot of bosses and regular enemies that mirror the sprites and behaviors of classic game enemies. Can still deflect that shot. It's good to know. I died here last time. Couldn't find a way through that hallway. This is the farthest I've been. Oh man, I should get Dark Souls for Switch. That'll be my 5th time buying Dark Souls. It'll be totally worth it, though. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Hey, that was like... sweet. I guess there's an audio compression issue on the Switch, and I wanted to keep the cartridge size down. By the online plan. I didn't really think about that though, because you kind of think of Dark Souls 1 as a single-player game. The online components are a pretty big part of it, and it's definitely the best way to make the experience easier. If you're just kind of looking to experience the game and not so stressed about playing it solo all the time. The game can still be pretty challenging without being so brutal if you play multiplayer. So those ghosts are very Boo-like. Can I respawn that block? It's totally an offline mode. You know. Ah, I see. I'm supposed to jump on one but not both of those blocks. So I can do that. Even just missing out on the messages would be a bummer, even if you never summon anybody. There's a lot of the game design that is kind of obtuse on purpose because it assumes that you can get hints from other players. So I don't know if that experience would work as well without messages. Whoa! Should have released that sooner. Come here, friend. One of them's a shovel. In case you weren't sure what he's supposed to look like. Ooh, that's a cool attack. Ghosts. Rude. only kill those with magic, it looks like. Yeah, there's been a lot of Ghosts and Goblins, like, references so far. For sure. Alright, first try. Sweet. Don't die after fighting the boss. God fucking damn it. Pinky toe, too. I should have backed up and gotten back to the heal point, save point, but there's enough risks on the way back. Yeah. Uh-huh. The shield. Come as far away from him as I can here. Pretty lucky with his attack routine last attempt, it looks like. Ouch. He does have a tell for that. His eye lights up. Ah, it's close enough to the shield for it to complete that still. I think his ghost attack is the most annoying. This is the shield mainly. Oh, his sword falling still hurts you, as does his detonating body. Good to know. Alright, third time's a charm, right? Aw. Just a split second early there, I think. Come here, shield. That's how I'm gonna get as many spooky ghosts. That's good. Oh my gosh, stop spawning ghosts, dude. I can't sword kill them, so... Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to the save point. I could die, there are spikes on the way there, but... I don't have to fight this guy again. Just go. It's fine. Hey, look at that. At least the door stays open, too. Hey, the bro sword. Okay. New zone, probably. More places I can explore back there still. Sorcerer's quarters. How do I get through that broken floor? Yeah. Earlier we had a Symphony of the Night hallway, a loading hallway. It was kind of cool. I'm gonna explore the other direction here and see if I can equip my sword. I'll remember that that's there, though. That's the door I want to scope out a bit. Put my sword. Oops. Confirm and cancel buttons. Attacking again. Bro! Sword is alive. It's quite a bit more damage. I like it. And there's a wind effect in here, which is great. I love that. We did a really hard wind section last stream of this game. Oh, hey. Alright. I think that's better than what I had. It was essentially Link's tunic. Before I leave this area, let me make sure there's nothing secret up top here. Just attack the shit out of the walls here if we can. Poof. Well, why don't we save? Or that could happen. There's no wind in that hallway is part of what makes it tricky. I don't think so. I think it's just the wind. So far, there haven't been any side effects for gear. It's just the wind. Oh, are you guys making fun of me being bad at Sudoku a while ago? What game are we playing? Oh, we had downtime is what it was. Just make sure there's nothing over here. And that corner over there is very suspicious too. Nice. New sword is really nice for fighting those guys. Alright. Yes, yes. Oh, I guess you're right, Mega Man. It does weigh you down slightly. I assume that was just going to be flavor text, but we'll see if I want to keep it. I might not, or I might want to only use it for boss fights. Looks like it slows you down in general. It doesn't just affect your jump height. I can't move quite as fast from left to right. Yeah, I think after this, I'm only going to use this for boss fights, if there's a save point right outside. I need that mobility much more. I'm frankly surprised, though. Courage, wisdom, and power. Mega Man door. Now let's see what this room is like. All sorts of screw this room. Woof. Are you serious? Oh god. Alright, I don't have a save point nearby. Well, should save after switching my armor, too. Maybe I need the heavy armor to do that. Well, it doesn't affect my max jump height. In fact, I don't think it affects my jump at all. I think it actually makes me move slower. So it, appears to affect my jump arc. This is going to be rough. I'm going to be making this salty run back for a while to try to get past this part. Too bad there's not a save point after this boss. Shop would be nice too. I got all this money and nothing to spend it on. I need to double jump at the end of that, but I think hitting the blocks refreshes my double jump, maybe? It does. Dang. Alright, thank God there's a save there. Jeez. I had to keep that one block up, apparently, through double jump was the way to do that. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have kept trying it the other way. I just lucked out. Did not deserve that at all. Temporary block press. Hear the ticking sound. That's tough. Oof. Punishing. Wouldn't it be great if that switch was a permanent? Oh, I can't reach it at all! Oh dear. Oh man, what am I... Do I need to have another upgrade, maybe? I think I need another upgrade. Alright, let's see if I can find one in here. I need like a damage upgrade of some kind, or a max height upgrade. Whoops, should have seen that coming. Spikes are even a different color. I was trying to nudge over to get them to drop. Fell much sooner than I thought they would. It's not a real door. I'm not super clear on the double jump mechanics after bouncing off a block. Like, what kind of problems? Okay. Thanks for that heads up. Jump height here would be fantastic. You dick. Should have suspected something in this room. That's mean, Yahan. Funny. Woof. Oh, the spikes are, I see, so you can time it the other way. Maybe being able to fit behind the statue. I don't think the other statue did that. I could see them having a secret with that. Son of a bitch. Now that statue I don't go behind. Thing respawns, it could be a decent source of money. Oh! The first time I did it, shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it the intended way, which is wait for those spikes to go away. Now I've spoiled myself. Oops. Hey, thanks, Yaha. Appreciate it. Oopsies.
You're super awesome.
Thanks. Appreciate that. It's one of those rooms, I made it through this room on my first try and now I can't reproduce it. Alright, that's the intended solution. Count to 3. Can do. Super suspicious statue. So I don't know what I would do behind it, other than like hold down. That's my instinct. Oh right, this. That guy's a Kirby enemy, or at least he looks like one. You found a note. The blue-eyed lion, what? Rewards courage. Huh. Okay. That's the first such note that I've ever found, I think. That is not a lion, and he takes way more damage, or he has way more hit points than I thought he would. I guess this whole area is balanced on the new sword I just got. So. Its value is mostly in returning to earlier zones, I assume. The guy dies fast enough though, the mimic. You jerk. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, the game crashed. Bummer. That's happened a couple times before. It's okay, I didn't lose that much progress. Subway worked. Did it not come through to stream or something? It was about 2 minutes ago now, though. I hadn't seen that spike before because I was usually just jumping up and damage boosting through the chocobo. Making sure it's possible for me to hear stuff in my ear without it coming through the stream. Thought I was so clever. Turns out I was not. It's worth killing this guy for the money. That's the troll spike over there. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna avoid the lasers from this thing by waiting? Tick, 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 jump. Hey, Lidifex, how's it going? I think this might be a don't think just go hallway. Oh, I can't do it though because projectiles don't reset in this game when you go off screen. It doesn't reset the cycle. It probably makes the speedrun kind of hard. Oh, that's cool. So I can go try them out. Nope. Nothing special. Worth seeing. The multiple doors. Oh shit. I want Castlevania axes. How much damage magic does against him? Oh yeah, that's the time to do him. he's got the cross crash from Castlevania as well. I like it. I forget what that attack's actually called. Holy Crash, something like that? That attack. One where he summons a crucifix. Divine Cross. It does not. In fact, that is essentially what it is. It's a game about celebrating influences. Into that. I can't get really close enough to him. Maybe if I get behind him, he never... Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the key. I don't want to just wait for him to do the crash every time. Oh, it is an item cross. It is an item crash, but it's called the... Hey, thanks for the host, people. Oh, it had me jump instantly there. I didn't even press a button. Maybe I pressed the jump button as I approached this door. Weird. I might have to wait for him to use that attack. No. I have not given up on a game. Like, because it was too hard or something? Trying to figure out, he's not completely random because he's responded to where I am and jumped near where I am before. Okay. I think I just might have to wait for that to happen. No, I kind of stopped doing D&D because people don't really like it. Like, Yahan, you're the only one. People aren't really into my style of DMing, and it takes a really long time. About 100 hours prepare for an adventure. You guys still doing D&D at all, people? Oh, he casts that faster when he's low on health, so I don't think I can depend on that for damage the whole fight. It just takes a lot of work. It's about 100 hours is about right for me to do a 4-hour adventure or so. And you can do the Chris Perkins approach. Like, Chris Perkins' whole thing is don't prepare for D&D. Like, make a short bulleted list and maybe get some monsters and stuff, but the less you prepare, the better. But like, that's what I would do to make it different from every other DM. Just put a lot of production effort into it. And it's just not worth it. Low prep, you know, beanbag couches and no dice improv D&D isn't really me anyway. We'll be doing a tabletop game with 6gun for his sub-block. We just have to get it scheduled. 6gun wanted to confirm schedules with some other people that wanted to play. Probably be on a weekend. So close. I'll try to use some ranged attacks on him here. 5E's cool. It's kind of the response to 4E. It's the worst possible spot for him to stop and use that attack. Twirl the Darkness again. I think that has crossed my desk. 5E has learned a lot of lessons from every prior edition, so that's cool. Once again, worst place he could be. I really need him to use that in the center where I can safely melee attack him. Son of a bitch. I think he sorted me there, I didn't even see it happen. Yeah, I would think of 5th edition as strictly better than 3 and 3.5. If you want to play 3 or 3.5, you should probably play Pathfinder, is my understanding. And 4E is an entirely different game. It's basically a Final Fantasy Tactics-esque miniatures combat game. Great combat game. Should count how many axes he's throwing. I think he might always use this attack after a certain number of axe throws. I love 4E. 4E is my chosen edition, but I like Final Fantasy Tactics Miniatures Combat. That's the problem that, in a dream universe, I'd like to address. Make a super crunchy, video gamey tabletop RPG for the crowd that wants that. You get this problem where a lot of people that do tabletop, every time they encounter crunch and rules and mechanics, it gets frustrating because it's so much of a pain in the ass to adjudicate. I think that most hardcore tabletop gamers kind of eventually just go with a low prep improv approach just because mechanics are such a pain in the ass. But I think with technology you can make a system that automates most of the hassle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm right, I think it's after 5, 6 maybe? This looks like it's 6. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 6. So I can reliably count on it spawning. 2, 3, 4. He sorted me from behind again and I died instantly. Playing on cell phones, the DM can have access to the player's character sheets and roll things at a tap. That's essentially what you get with Roll20. I enjoy Roll20 enough that if I were playing in a group with a bunch of other people in a physical room, I'd probably want them all on Roll20. I wouldn't just use it for teleplay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 the first time? I guess I'm counting the first attack he uses after summoning it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've seen that with Surface. I think I've only ever seen a Surface in use at like Las Vegas casino for like a oddity. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, the reason this fight is difficult, the reason I can't get more attacks off on him, is because he can also throw his sword out, and it comes out in a single frame. Like, you'll actually, if he hits me with this sword with, one sec, sorry. First try. If he hits me with his sword when I have 1 hit point left, I just die. I don't even see the animation. But I think he's supposed to mirror the player, so that's what they're going for. First try. The original table idea. I remember seeing a lot of like proof of concept things for the table. Probably should have used the heavier armor for that fight in retrospect, since jumping wasn't terribly important. Glad I saved after the boss. Whoops. Even that select sound is very familiar. Oh, thanks, people. That's one way to get in and out. Gotcha. I think it has more in common with Battle Kid, which is inspired by I Want to Be the Guy. Like, it never outright trolls you. Every time I've died, I'm like, oh, I see how I could have noticed that if I had been more careful. It never puts you in a situation where you could have not known what was about to happen, if that makes sense. That's tricky. Battle Kid is an attempt to be reasonable, want to be the guy. That's kind of what this is achieving as well. Yeah, the music is really good. I feel like I should be able to make that, but maybe I need to have a slightly higher jump height. Alright, and there's nothing up here. That guy pops up way faster than I thought he would. I think my favorite theme so far has been the Final Fantasy III room. I wonder if you can get telefragged if you land in the middle of that. It's probably not worth trying to damage boost through that room. Whoops. Thanks, Jahan. You understand. Don't think just go it. Okay. I guess I could switch to the heavier armor here. I've not seen any particularly crazy jumps. Or areas where I need the speed. Oops. There it is. Still haven't found any new music. Can I not make that jump with the heavy armor? Because that would be funny. Or is it like super rough? Golf Story's good? Cool. I don't think I can. Oh wait, no, I can. I just have to... It basically removes all of the wiggle room for jump range. Before I could jump, and I'd probably have a 2 tiles worth of tolerance. I think this gives me like a half a tile worth of tolerance. It's a really interesting design decision to make a defensive upgrade that slows you down that much in a platformer. Okay, I took less damage that time. Armor has something to do with that. Question is this possible with the slow armor? It is, but it's very, very tight timing. Aw, that's a bummer. There are shops. I haven't been to one in a while, though. Save point here would be fantastic. There's not one. Just those. Jump tolerance. I think that that's a block that's going to get destroyed, too. Oh, can I jump on these guys when they're on the way down? I must, right? There's no other way this makes sense. Alright, I think I gotta go back to my fast armor. I'll save too. I think that room is possible if you jump like pixel perfect with the heavy armor. Really should probably hold on to it just for boss fights. Money's for shops. I just haven't been to one in a while. Alright, that was good. Sword spawns right as I walk in. Sword up there doesn't actually do anything, which is nice. Alright, doing much better on damage with the faster armor this time. Ouch. Oof. Took a lot of damage there. Alright. Poof. Really need a save point now. Oh, not against that guy. Yikes. Alright. I can't avoid him, though. I don't have to fight him. That's good. I have to be smarter about it. This game is punishing. It's the right magic word, I think, to use to describe it. I'm sure there's nothing up there, you never know. I wonder if there's a secret involving this sword, you know? I don't know. There are a couple of rooms that look like they might have a secret in them involving it before. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, thanks. I deserved to die there, but the enemy's attack knocked me up. I'll take it. Oh, and then I died anyway, to the right. I was on borrowed time. guys kill him as fast as possible so he doesn't damage you too much. There's a couple enemies in this game that work like that. As soon as you get an opening, hit him as much as you can before he gets to charge out another attack. I don't... What's your question, Mega Man? Why are there spikes on the floor? Something I keep getting in trouble with in this game ever since I've gotten the double jump and the level design is moved to adjust for the availability of double jump, is moving off the edge of a platform and accidentally double jumping instead of actually getting my first jump. So I think I can jump further than I can. Aesthetics. Alright, not get here with as much health as I've had in the past. Yeah, like right there was a double jump a second ago. I guess that's part of why I appreciate games that have a unique animation for double jump. Like a cloud of dust or something. So you can tell. Helps you to get the muscle memory to adjust. Mess around with that cloud. Coyote time? Oh! I've never heard that term used before, but I know exactly what you mean. Right, there's a lot of stuff in Donkey Kong Country that works because of that. Where you kind of approach a cliff and roll over it and you can still jump after doing it. That's cool. Glad to know that term. Yeah, that would be really useful in this game, I agree. Save point, please? Nope. There's an enemy in here. Oh, there's a secret wall. It'd be great if this one to a save point. I can do something with this later. I'm trying to remember if it's there. Walk until you look down, right? Yeah, I think that helps with the double jumping problems. The problem is you just want to be careful not to actually design any encounters that require you to make use of that. I guess there are a couple in Donkey Kong Country that work fine. You roll off a ledge and then you jump, but Donkey Kong Country doesn't have double jumping. That's the closest thing it has to a double jump. Yeah, just be a feel thing. Oh, that guy has a ranged attack. I did not know that. Figure out what that does. Probably need it to exit the stage. That's gonna be too much weight, I think. I think I'm gonna die. Ah, okay. Now I know. Need to find a save point really badly, though. At least those flames only do 1 point of damage. Okay. If I can make it to the next save point in the next 10 minutes, that'd be really nice, so we can have a good starting point next time this comes up on Subluck. Is it the kind of game that would work, though, in a short session? Something like Papers, Please, I think only worked because we like played it straight through without any interruptions. You could sub-block game. How long is it? Shit. I need to not take any damage before the long spike hallway. Yeah, that's why I brought up Papers, Please. I'm okay with that guy being the first source of damage I take, but I shouldn't take any before that point. I need some to boost through the hallway with the two antlion things. Probably need to boost this guy, because I haven't been able to avoid damage from the head. Yeah, always take damage there. Can't take any damage from this asshole. I still don't have a safe way to kill this head, which is part of what's stressing me out here. Oh, right on. I heard somebody say you shouldn't know anything about the game going into it at all. This is gonna be a really slow way to kill him, but it's the safest thing I can do. I gotta kill it, because the risk is too high. I'm probably gonna kill him and then walk into the spikes. Super blind. I think that does like garbage damage to the fireball I'm currently using. Ugh. I don't think I could risk sorting him because I don't know when his fireball comes out. I've already had the vision. I'm gonna finish killing him after spending 5 minutes slowly fireballing him, and then he's gonna kill me. I'm gonna walk in one of these spikes. Should maybe just try to deal with him. He has too many hit points for this to really be a viable strategy what I'm trying right now. I may as well get one more hit on him and see if that kills him with the fireball here. To make it up there trivially before, now I can't do it. Ugh. I don't think that's possible to make that around the corner like that. I think I have to jump all the way around. There is an indie film based on Papers, Please. I haven't seen it. I always felt like that's a story that's best told in a video game. Okay, made it past. Still no save point. Alright, well now I know that there's not one at the top of this hallway at least. That simplifies things a bit. It's just a gold skeleton? That's all that's back here? I gotta fight him the... Oh no. Alright, well now I know I don't have to come up here. It's just money, it looks like. Back of my foot barely brushed that door there. And he touched my big toe and I died. Yeah, I heard the film is decent, but like, I think what makes Papers, Please work is the fact that you're the one that's doing it and you're feeling the banality of it and the stress and the time pressure. Shit. I think I have to get to him almost immediately after he does the attack to avoid damage. Or I need to back up after the first round of sword strikes. Yeah, if I'm fast enough right after the sword strike, I can avoid additional damage, it looks like. But I gotta be really quick. And I have to take some damage from the Chocobo and from the Antlion head room in the next hallway, from the Mandible room. At least the Chocobo's attacks, like the laser attack, doesn't really do an appreciable amount of damage. Oh, and now I'm gonna die, because I can't make it through here without damage boosting, I don't think. I think I might be able to ride on their heads, but... Hey, what's up, Spiky? I saw you change your Discord name to Spooky4000. Jumped out of my chair when I saw the ghost. It's very spooky. Got it. Yeah, right? It's a good start so far. Can I maintain it? No, probably not. This is fine. I really want to try to make it to a save point. Still have a muscle memory for this stage, you know? Always take damage in there, which is unfortunate. Well, I haven't considered killing these guys. The other strat I was using was way too dangerous. I could kill this guy with magic, I think. He just has a shitload of hit points, so I've been skipping him. Son of a bitch! Double jump, biting me in the ass. I think this will be our last run. We'll attempt to get to the save point, and then we'll switch to Ratchet and Clank. Use Spooko. Spookupo is pretty good too. Spookupo. Ooh! Exclamation point, Puko. To learn to not take damage from his second attack there. Food effects is pretty good. How many spooky names are there? Infinitely many? Alright, this is our best attempt in terms of health remaining at this stage. Still think I get one shot by the axe guy, but... Scare Pit's pretty good. Oh, I was able to take one hit, but one hit only. That's used up all of my pain tolerance. Okay. Last chance. Only get one shot, and there's an axe guy over there. Of course there is. Ah, didn't double jump over it. Alright, good attempt. We'll clear it next time. Cool. I'll gonna take a short break. I gotta turn on the Frame Meister for Ratchet and Clank, so it'll be a couple minutes. Be back soon.